Hey everyone, it's MeraMangle.
And Chasity Valentino.
And welcome to another Mangled morning. Woo! Chasity Valentino, how you feeling today, gal?
I'm feeling...
Oh, gassy?
Yeah, I guess.
Had a little tip there. We're going to blame the chair on that?
Yeah, blame it on the edit. I'm feeling great. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling ready for the runway. I'm feeling like
I was going to say
galvanized.
I feel very fashiony-y.
I'm glad you brought the word fashion up because today we're looking at the top 15 runway queens. And I specifically chose to call it runway queens because I feel like the term fashion...
It's subjective.
It is, but also like... I don't think that drag and the runway is about fashion. Fashion is involved, but like also there's elements of camp and fun that I think can also, like a camp queen can be just as good on the runway as a fashion queen. Sometimes the fashion queens are boring too. So today we're looking at the top 15 runway queens on Drag Race of all time. This list was put together with input from the Patreon members, so they helped me put this together as well. We're looking at the top 15, came up with a list that I'm very happy with. Do you have any expectations of who you think will be on the list or number one?
I have a few that I think will be on the list.
Name them.
Chasity.
Okay. That's a good one.
Probably...
Derek Barry.
Oh, for sure, Derek Barry.
At least an honorable mention.
Sasha Velour, Utica, Monet Exchange.
Well, out of the four you named, only half of those make the list. Also, I'm wearing my MV Peru shirt, one of my favorite people. If they didn't have at least a minimum of, I think, 6 votes, then they didn't make the list. And she was one that, you know, in my heart should be on there, but she didn't quite make it. But that's why she's here.
Well, I'm wearing one of my favorite girls, too.
That's your drag daughter, right?
Yes.
I don't know this lady.
Penelope Booz
When did
Valentino.
you give birth to her?
A while ago. She's the reigning Miss Gay Missouri America.
Missouri America?
Missouri America.
That's a big title. What's her name?
Penelope Booz Valentino. She just moved here like 4 months ago from Springfield, Missouri. I mean, she was my daughter before she moved here, but she lived in Springfield, Missouri.
We're not, you know, related by blood, but Envy, Peru, and I were born just 3 days apart, same year. So it's like we're twins.
Okay.
And I feel like a lot of times when you look at her beat, you know, and her looks, it's like, well, that's basically Mera.
Okay.
She's a Peruvian version.
And you said I was crazy because I was rocking?
It's my fantasy.
Oh, okay. It's your fantasy.
You can rock back and forth and I'll do the shoulders. We're going to get into our list, but before we get started, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video, and join the Patreon where you can see all kinds of additional content you can't see on YouTube, plus you're helping support the channel. Now you can also support the channel by tipping on Venmo or CashApp or the YouTube thanks, which we'll go over at the end of the video. I was debating back and forth if I wanted to talk about, there was like 3 girls right outside the top 15, and I didn't put them on here.
Are they honorable mentions?
Yeah.
Let me ask, are they U.S. girls?
It's Sasha Colby, Safira Cristal, and La Grande Dame. All were very close to making the list, but did not. I was debating on doing a top 20 or top 15, and it was this thing of like, when I cut it to the 15, it was like, well, the 15, I have no doubts about. But when I had it to 20, I was like, well, then there's people outside the 20.
How many people were on the list for them to vote for?
They could write in their top 10, and I had to count all the votes manually. It took me a minute.
You are a dedicated lady.
So there was like 60 queens mentioned from the franchise, but only 15 make it. So let's go ahead and get started. And at number 15 is Pythia from Canada.
Oh.
And from Global.
Okay, I can see that.
I mean, she has some of the looks that are iconic firsts.
Oh, yeah.
That 2-head look. I feel like now, especially this year, we're seeing a lot of, Slajon Royale had the whole head category.
Where Mama's little...
She's kind of the OG for that. You know how, like, when they used to call back to, like, inspired by Violet Chachki's 2-in-1. Like, she deserves kind of that credit for that being, like, a thing that's popped up in the franchise, I feel like.
Oh, for sure.
And that, the statue look. Because she's from Greece, and she's, like, a Grecian statue is a perfect finale look.
That's my photo shoot pose.
Is that your go-to?
And you always got to have your pinky out.
Also, her centaur look, again, OG at that.
Yeah.
She actually got eliminated in that last one. But, oh, so beautiful. Incredible. Just, she's such an incredible artist.
And a fashionista.
Yeah. And, like...
she brings it to the runway.
She has her element that's so uniquely her is the fantasy element of it, you know. At 14, our only UK queen to make the list is Marmalade.
That's crazy. There was only one UK.
Yeah, I mean, there are other girls like Bimini, Ahura, that could have possibly made it, but Marmalade made the list.
Well, I mean, she just has such detailed looks, like,
and they're so signature. Like, it's like this 1920s type of like Art Deco, like it's very distinct.
These are things I feel like I would see on a actual fashion runway.
Yeah, they're more like art pieces or
moving art.
Yeah, she's
always just the attention to detail.
One of the fiercest and one of the best branded fashion queens ever on the UK franchise. Clearly the best in terms of this list.
Yeah,
and underrated for sure on that too. I'm
sitting here thinking about it, and I'm like,
she's somebody that like during the voting, as I'm adding them up, it's like she was late into the game, and then like once she started getting those votes in there, she really started to pop.
Like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Next at number 13, it is Marina Summers.
Okay.
She had a Born to Do Drag fierce runway package on both of her seasons.
Yeah.
Oh, that blue look with the fish,
blue is
that
very
was incredible. That's when Ru told her she was going to do drag.
Just so, yeah.
I don't remember what the category was for this silver one, but I thought that was so cool because that's her ponytail. She's holding.
It's given very Sailor Moon.
And then her breasts have liquid in them because she's such a performer. I love her in this type of look, like a bodysuit type of look.
Yeah.
Because that's the real her.
That's what I really live for, is a performer who can also turn out a runway. Like, that's sickening to me.
Yeah, she's that girl. And she's just so damn sexy.
Some girls, and sometimes it does not have to be the most detailed thing, the most extravagant thing. It's all about the way you sell it. And she has a way of selling it. You see it. You see the pose. You see the...
What was her signature thing that Ru called out? Is that, like, do you remember Ru would make fun of it? The, like, it's like the looking up or something?
Yeah, like the smiles.
Yeah. This red look is it was like a reveal look where she started off as the volcano. The reveal was so good. And so this was like the final lava gown. It was beautiful. But at that time, we had seen quite a few lava gowns for some reason, and nothing came close to this. At number 12, Violet Chachki. One of your picks.
I mean, she's known for her fashion. She's known for her runway. We knew coming out the gate from her season that when she was one of the first girls to do that on the show. I had seen it in shows before. Not to the extent that she did it, but when she took that belt off and it opened up into her jumpsuit, I was like, oh!
Yeah.
Oh, mama just turned the party.
Because I've seen that too, but I haven't seen it look like fashion.
Yeah, I haven't seen it look like fashion. I've only seen it executed so well the way she did it.
Like, I've seen just the sequin that doesn't look that nice. Like, hers looked like she made it high fashion with the reveal.
And obviously, like, the iconic cinched waist with the oxygen tank, like...
And so, like, I didn't explain this to begin with, but obviously there's more looks than just these four we're looking at.
Oh, for sure.
We're talking about people with, like, the best overall runway.
Because we could totally put her...
her give-up look?
Yeah, her give-up look.
Even her finale look, yeah. But I just picked, like, four that kind of represent overall.
I can cinch my waist that small.
Can you?
I just don't do it very often because I don't want to upset the other girls.
I know what you mean. That's why I don't sing. Because I want the other girls to be able to have something. I don't want to be the girl that's like, I can do,
Yeah. So I try not to upset the other girls.
Let them have something.
I want them to have something, and I allow them to be the tiny waist, and, I'll be the thicker girl.
Next, at number 11, speaking of design and stuff, Utica. That's what she does.
2 for 2.
There you go. That's your other one.
But you said that only 2
That means your other 2 didn't make it. Utica, have you heard she's at the in the finale
for Project Runway? Project Runway. Yeah, that's pretty dope for her.
Me. Yeah, because she's incredible. I mean, that sleeping bag look is still one of the all-time great looks. And she didn't even win.
Everything she brought, though, to me was like...
Here's the problem, though, is I could have pulled more pictures where she's making goofy faces, because most of the runway she's making goofy faces, but I didn't want to have to look at them. That's what she would do, is she would bring the looks down by acting silly and delivering the runway performance bad.
Yeah. And
bringing down her looks that were incredible.
I think she was destined for Project Runway, not RuPaul's Drag Race.
Have someone else wear them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But also, I would love to see her back on the show, too, because, I mean, and I would love to see her overcome some of her challenges.
I don't know that I'm, like, a big fan of her drag as much as I am her looks.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
Not to say her drag's bad, I'm just...
But I would love to see, if she does still want to be Utica like that, I would love to see what she's learned and who she is now, like the All-Star version.
I'd like to see her come in and style some of the girls.
I'd love to see her overcome, because she bombed like 4 or 5 comedy challenges in a row and somehow stayed. The roast, Snatch Game, she was like cringe. Sucking off Clara the Cow. I mean, she has iconic moments that are seared in my brain forever. So that's why.
But not for good reason.
No, I know, but that's why I want her back.
Okay. Sometimes it's just so bad it's good.
Up next, number 10, Gigi Goode.
You know what? You said this earlier. There are people that just like you forget about until somebody mentions it.
Yeah.
This is one of them. She did have some pretty good runways.
She did, yeah. She knew how to model the looks. Although, also, speaking of making goofy faces, you have to go pull all these screenshots.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember Gigi making goofy faces, especially in the beginning of the season.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't do it like Utica goes, like the whole body,
Yeah.
but she will make faces that don't make any sense. Like, it's almost like she's apologizing,
Yeah.
It's probably a nervous thing. That button look, oh my god, that was incredible. That was one of my favorite looks ever.
That was your favorite?
That orange, yeah. It's all buttons. It's all made out of buttons.
I know. I'm just
accessories.
reconfirming that was your favorite. I don't know. I really liked the green suit up there.
That suit is fierce.
Yeah, I would like...
That's when she definitely modeled Hokey Pokey.
Yeah. Yes, I remember the modeling being very strange. But it's also given a little Edna mode.
Very, yeah. It's very, gives some sort of superhero cartoon energy.
Yeah.
Because it could also fit into the Speed Racer world.
Oh.
Also, the first one could, too. She had a helmet fixation at the beginning.
She was getting ready. She was planning that look for Katy Perry to go to space.
What's Mariah say? I've done enough.
I've done enough.
At number 9, Shea Coulee.
Does this entrance look really count as a runway?
Anything on the show counts.
Okay. I'm just asking for the references.
I picked that because that's one of my favorite looks. That's my favorite look she's ever worn.
Mine too.
It's so iconic. But also, I think a close runner-up is actually the look she designed, that construction worker look. That's the look I did. I've done that on Mangle Morning.
I love that
it.
construction look. Yeah, especially on All-Stars. I think the elevation of Shea.
Because she's done 3 seasons, it was one of the hardest to pick what looks to put.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to represent a little bit from each.
Yeah.
Her package on All Stars 5 is top tier. And that look she got the crown in. What's crazy is that wasn't even her finale runway look. That was her lip sync look. But I think it's one of the best looks.
She looks gorgeous.
Yeah. That's what she changed into to lip sync. But it's perfect for holding the scepter.
She said, I'm ready to be crowned. I'd be pissed if I got on the show and they crowned me and I'm wearing a leotard or something.
I was so upset for Mommy Wada at the France finale. She had just done 2 lip syncs, for the win. And she's in underwear. And she got hair all in her face and they're Nikki's trying to pin a wig on her head. Let her brush her hair first.
Okay.
At number 8, Detox.
Oh, Detox.
She's kind of like one of the OG fashion icons.
She is an OG. That entrance look, that sportswear look is just, it still crushes it every time.
And that's her entrance look on her very first season.
I know. We need Detox back on our TV.
She can wear some latex. She's one of those few queens that can pull off the neon and 80s aesthetic and still make it feel current and still feel fresh.
Yeah,
most of the time.
Because you're not a big fan of the neon.
I just don't understand why it looks old. It looks like it belongs back then. You didn't make it modern. And she makes it modern. Do you have a favorite Detox look?
That entrance from her season.
I would probably say that red latex look is one of the most iconic.
See, but I'm a sucker for a sportswear look. That is just... Oh.
At number 7, this is one of my favorites of all time, Manila Luzon.
I'm not going to say that she's not runway, but she's very campy on the runway.
Because she would be my number 1. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah.
I live for her campiness on the runway.
She's my favorite runway queen of all time.
But when I'm thinking, I guess, like you said in the beginning, there's a difference between runway and fashion.
This is fun to watch. She coined the term camp couture, and no one does it better.
Yeah.
She is able to be camp and still be not corny. It still is fierce. This is what I love about drag. I wish I could be her.
You could. When you grow up.
Yeah. I don't really want to be food like she is, though, so I'm kind of already doing what I want to do. I want to be characters. I want to be spaghetti. That's her thing. But I want looks that are that good,
Okay.
They're just so good. That gray look was... one of her big surprises, I feel like.
Yeah, that elegant moment.
Yeah, full-on pageant, but, to perfection.
She looks so sickening. Just done. Yeah. And that pineapple dress is just iconic.
It's legendary.
Yeah.
Some of her looks, like the spaghetti dress, they become legendary.
Yep.
That Barbie behind you, that was for her padded runway that she didn't even wear on the show, but it went viral because Drag Race wouldn't let her wear it.
Yep.
And now that's become one of her most iconic looks.
She is the moment.
Well, you didn't think so.
I said, let me think about it. I had a question. I thought. I was talking to myself. I said, self. Myself said,
why are you awake again?
And then we had decided yes, but I had to put my mindset in a different realm of runway.
And, you know, I say would be my number one for my personal taste, but I also wouldn't put her number one on this list because I could be objective. Chloe and I were saying last week, I don't know how it came up, but we were like, Manila's kind of like in between our aesthetics for me and Chloe. Mm-hmm. You know, like I lean more to the superhero camp or superhero sexy, I guess, a little. Because she ain't sexy ever.
You want to be, what do I want to call it?
Sexy little slut. Comic book character. Or whore.
No, you want to be a superhero version of Janet Jackson.
Yeah. Up next at number 6 is Icesis Couture from Canada Season 2.
I can't believe I didn't think of Icesis Couture. She's definitely a runway dominator.
Yeah, she's one of the fiercest ever.
Like, now my mind is going so fast because I'm like
who
how
could
are
be
you
above
number
her?
6?
Right. She might be the highest placing international queen.
Okay.
And so I feel like maybe that could be a factor. Maybe not as many people that vote, you know, because
they don't watch all the franchises.
Because, yeah, she could definitely be higher. But the fact that she's in the top 10, I feel like, is appropriate.
She has look after look after look.
That blue one is one. It was a design challenge.
That black and red.
That was her give up look, which is so fierce.
That is the one.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible. For a while, Canada was setting the bar at a level that just is unreal for like step down looks, and it was her and Priyanka back to back.
That is something that I really don't care for about Drag Race. Is like they set the bar so high for looks, so when people come to actual shows sometimes, like if it's your first real drag show and all you have to compare to is Drag Race,
mm-hmm.
What happens at a show is not what happens on TV.
Just that lip sync part. When they're in the bodysuit.
And not even that.
Yeah, because you're not battling.
You're not battling because it blows my mind sometimes when people are like, oh, good luck, I hope you win.
At a regular show?
At a regular show. And I'm like, this isn't a contest, it's just a show, damn it.
Well, maybe it's like, love your hair, hope you win.
No,
sarcastic.
They're being serious. Like, you were my favorite, I really hope you win tonight.
Mm.
At what point did you hear us talk about a contest?
I would just be like, baby, I did win already. I already won.
I won when they handed me the microphone.
Well, I did win. I am the winner. They're over the top. They're so fashiony, but there's like this twisted angle with her looks that are a little bit darker. You know, like it's like there's a little of her pain in life, and you know, like you can feel like a deep soul in these looks.
I don't know. Her looks give me very. Don't ask me why. This is what comes to mind though. It always gives me very like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's definitely like movie level quality. So moving on at number 5, Nymphia Wind.
Yeah, I
Incredible.
Can see that. She had definitely one of the...
And she had to do a lot of looks that season. You know, like she had to do a lot more episodes.
I was about to say that season was so long.
The consistency in her package was
the banana look,
pretty incredible.
Just everything.
That second look, probably her fiercest one, just in a regular runway. It's one she designed.
Looking back, like her looks were just so. She's never had a bad look.
No, at all. She was one of the hardest to pick just for. Like, I was like, well, I have to have a banana look, and that's the fiercest banana look. But there was like a fierce red look. You know, there's a few other looks that I wanted to put in here for her.
I think that she has been. At least for the U.S. She took the runway to the next level, the best since Violet.
At number 4 is Gottmik.
Again, somebody that I'm like, I didn't...
You don't think of, but those looks are wild.
Looks RT.
Again,
I can't
art
believe
pieces.
you didn't put the one with the scalpel.
Because I got to cover most of it up for YouTube.
I was so... One, I was happy that there was finally trans representation. I was also happy that, you know, they were pushing boundaries by putting a trans masculine person on here.
Right.
Gottmik came with such a heavy-hitting package that it was like, I don't know, like, it just felt right. And they were fun, bubbly personality. made good TV, but their runways were out of this world.
And I feel like when you have a unique black and white makeup style that she most of the time does, it's amazing that it's still so versatile with so many looks, you know. She doesn't always do it fully, but there's always a version of it.
Incorporate it.
Yeah, it's head to toe, the look is finished fully together. Mm-hmm. There's a few, like, looks, like her first entrance, she's wearing, like, a colorful look, but with the black and white face, and it's perfect. I wanted to put that. I wanted to put...
Came to crush the system.
She has a few black and white looks that are so fierce. So now we're in the top 3. At number 3. This is going to be another one I feel like you're not going to be expecting. Plastique Tiara. Plastique's package on All Stars 9 was really fierce.
Seeing her up here makes sense. I don't see her this high. In my mind.
I could see that, yeah.
But always, every time she comes on the runway, it looks like money.
She's one of the best at designing the looks, and those end up being some of the standout pieces. She's another one that's really hard to pull because I wanted to put those on there because they're so fierce and they're so fat. Like, so runway moments because she had coats and, you know, big trains. But then I also wanted to incorporate, like, because she does so much stuff that's influenced by anime. Mm-hmm. And then also her culture, so I couldn't fit all that in.
You're like, what do I choose? No, she definitely, she's a standout on the runway for sure.
Watching that All-Star season, the brand just every week she'd come out and I'd be like, that's incredible, but also like I'm seeing the brand form and like she made the brand clear with a wide range of versatile looks. I think she's the most recent All-Star to make the list, and I don't think that anyone's done it as like consistency at that level to bring the new, you know. I guess Gottmik's on here too, but Gottmik did that the first time. They would have made the list if they hadn't come back on. So here we go. We're at the top 2. The top 2 were 1 point difference.
1 point. Oh, this sounds like a good patch.
But I do think that the right person's at number 1. And I love,
this sounds like
because this is another one of my absolute favorites at number 2. One of my personal absolute favorites.
Let's see who got.
But also fully deserves to be in the top 2.
Who got first runner-up?
Symone is number 2.
Okay. Yes.
I think she has one of the most creative and well thought out runway packages we've ever seen.
I was about to say,
they're incredible.
Her runways always have theme. They always have
culture and history, like pop culture influences that are so smart.
She also puts her own attitude into the way she models.
She still makes it her own. The do-rag look for the train runway.
The say their names look.
Oh, yeah. And again, another person that was like, how do I pick the looks, you know? But that first one, the train look, might be my favorite. It's my favorite color.
And mine always and forever will be the say their names look. And that was week 1, wasn't it?
No, the blue one was. And that was like week 2. Yeah,
it was early on. Yeah. I remember that.
And then the other 2 were at the finale.
And I just remember the simplicity, but the strong message that it had. And it was right after I think I had wore my say their names dress. Mine wasn't anything like this. Like, they're 2 vastly different concepts. But I just remember, I think I cried watching it.
Wow. And, you know, to have a message and still make it fashion and still make it, like, not, like, but it was lost in the message.
Yeah, it was so impactful. I loved it. Works,
yeah.
I loved it.
It's really good. The nail look, that little red, it's just so fucking perfect.
Medusa.
Like, I feel like because that, at that finale,
I feel like that incredible. Look was more, like, Beyonce inspired to me.
Which one? The nail?
No, her finale look. With the jeans and the big blonde hair and the...
her give-up look.
Yeah. Was that her give-up?
Yeah, that was her step-down look.
Okay,
Because earlier when you're talking about people leveling it up more and more and more, I wanted to bring up Simone's step-down look because she's one of those girls that's like, I'm not playing by the rules. Like, that's why I think that look is so fierce.
But it was still so fierce.
And it was still like so fashion. Like
Beyonce meets Sierra. Like, it was very, very puss but tomboy. And it was so sickening to me.
Right. That was one that was towards the top of the step-down looks.
Yeah.
But it's very controversial because some people are like, ugh. Like, well, you don't understand. You're lost.
You don't get it.
You're lost, little girl. Let's get you home.
You don't know the culture.
No, but I love this nail look because everyone in these categories for this finale were going so giant in terms of physically large looks, too. And this one is more understated in terms of that.
And I just remember she did a Baps look, too.
Yes, she put Utica in a Baps look. Simone's was one of the few that did the red look that felt personal, too. Like, it felt like very her. It felt like she was representing...
She was so good at being true to herself.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
She's somebody... She's one of the few that never has to come back and compete again.
Right. But I would love to see her in a
I'd love to see her do it. But she'd
be at the top of my list for all winners.
She came and she did what she needed to do.
This number one is the ultimate girl. The girl that changed the game forever, honestly. Raja.
I kind of saw that coming. She showed it the first time around.
Mm-hmm.
She came back and said, watch me do it again.
She's another one where it's like, which ones do I pick? Because, like, I had to put the Marie Antoinette because that's pretty legendary from her first season. But the rest I wanted to put the newer looks because they're just, like...
She elevated it.
Yeah.
She took it to a new level.
They're so extreme compared to her first time around.
What is her thought process?
Yeah, how's her brain work?
Sometimes, like, I wonder, like, designers. I'm like,
How that collaboration works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, did you guys collaborate on this? Because I'm very, like, I might have a small inspiration, and then I'll be like, but you do you.
That's maybe why I don't work well with... Like,
you're very hands-on.
I'm very in control. Yeah, I want to be... Yeah.
She's very Taurus.
But, I mean, because I have a vision in my head. The way she sells the look feels like it's so personal.
Yeah.
Like...
I mean, she's just got legs for days.
But also, she can sell a potato sack. Because she's the fiercest walker. There was a few international queens like Envy Peru that didn't quite make it that I think totally could. Carmen Ferrala, the winner of season 1 of España. No one mentioned Kiana, but I would have Kiana, and someone did mention Mami Water.
I was just about to say, I probably would have put Mami Water on
That package this second time around was incredible. Lazy Susan was very close to making the list from Down Under. Very, very close. The other 3 that I mentioned at the beginning, she was like the next person under them. That close. And Jada wasn't too far off. Now it's time to take a look at our YouTube thanks. Up first is ASIP, sending me some hearts. Thank you so much, ASIP. And then AJ said, thank you for the amazing content. Been following since 2020. Regards, AJ from the Middle East. That's so nice.
We love that. That's so nice.
But I love that, yeah, we have Indonesia. So we have Asia and the Middle East represented. Very nice, very nice. Well, let us know in the comments below who your top runway queens of all time on Drag Race are. Who would be your number one? You have any hot takes? Anyone that was missing from the list that is just mandatory to be there?
A mandatory meeting.
Said no one ever.
Said nobody.
I have one last thing to say today. Glad you got to see us. Bye.
Bye.